is to discipline yourself. And again, you know, this discipline of yourself doesn't come easy because most of us have been in job mentality. We're in job mode. We've gone to work at 9 and we've finished at 5 and we've knocked off and we've not been prepared to work at night or at weekends. Well, let me tell you, if you want to have a great business, you are going to have to draw up on the strength of your discipline to find a discipline to employ yourself daily and work and do whatever it takes to get your business going. Don't clock watch, just do whatever it takes until you get the results, because that's all we did. And work on the daily hour-by-hour planner and fill it in what you do every hour. Do that for a week, and I tell you something, you will soon see and be amazed at how much time you actually waste in a day. When we get people in our business who want to drive the business forward, we often ask them to do that for themselves, to fill in their hourly, what they do hourly, day by day on a daily basis. And they soon then say, you're so right, we waste so much time doing things that actually aren't income-producing activities. Drinking coffee and talking to people about things that have got nothing to do with the business. So discipline yourself, guys, and there's so many books on that. The next thing on sponsoring and your mindset. Because we're in a people business, you have to make it personal to people, but don't take things personally. And what do I mean by that? Every single person that joins your business is an individual. So you have to make this business personal for them, to make them feel special, to make them feel part of your team. But don't take it personally when they don't come up to your expectations, because many, many people don't. Some people can be rude to you, and some people just don't do it. You've got to move on. And remember this, which is my next point, that your business is built one person at a time. You're not going to get 10 people all at once to work with, so that you've got to learn your people skills all at once. It's built at one person at a time. So you can actually cut your teeth on this. You can actually learn your people skills by practicing on people, one person at a time, and getting better and better each time. The next thing for mindset for sponsoring is to have your daily activity plan. You've probably heard this many, many times. But you know, guys, without a daily activity plan, you will never ever drive your business into momentum, because you won't have that persistency and consistency that you need every single day so that your business isn't floating up and down, up and down. You've got it and driven it into that momentum state that is what you want. And if you do that for 3 solid years, I will guarantee you that you will have a business to die for. But what you then need to look at, as you've got your activity plan, your daily activity plan, you then need to measure your results. And at the end of every day, you need to sit back and you need to look at it, and you need to see, have I achieved the results today that I actually set out to do? And I often find that keeps me on track. So stay on track with that as you're measuring your results daily. And don't beat yourself up if you've not done everything off your activity plan. Just transfer it onto your tomorrow's to-do list and do that thing first and get back on it. Like I said, in this business, it's great because you can draw a line under today and start again tomorrow. So the other mindsets for sponsoring are you have to learn to handle disappointments. You were all at the I hope you were all at the conference, and you heard the great speakers of the people when they spoke about going for no. You know, this is a people business, and people will let you down. You've just not to get emotional about it and draw that emotional line so that you're not going up and down all over the place with it. Just handle your disappointment and just stay on track. Because, I said this before they said it, some will, some won't. So what? There's a big wide world out of there. Go and find them. Some people will quit. So what does that mean? Does it mean that the business hasn't worked? Of course not. It just means that their business hasn't worked for them because they haven't worked the business. So just don't let it affect you. It's just like Weight Watchers. You could get 2 people go to Weight Watchers. You could ask one person, did it work for you? And she says yeah, because she followed her plan and she stayed on course. You could ask the next person, did it work for you? And they said no, a load of rubbish, because they went home and stuffed their face with cakes. It's as simple as that. Remember, you are offering people an amazing opportunity to run a business from home. Never ever forget that, the power of that. Mike's going to sleep. He's gone back, Mike. Oh, okay. No? Wait a minute, sorry. Oh no, that's right. Sorry about this, guys, that's me. I'm making a mess here. Okay, so let's have a look about the mindset for coaching. If you can get your head around coaching people, and again it takes lots of practice, this is a skill where the biggest money is earned. And I'm sure you've heard Ed Ludbrook say that many, many times. So the biggest danger when it comes to coaching, though, is not having enough people to coach and going in to what we call management mode. And this is when you've just got a few people and you start to focus, especially when you're new in the business and maybe you're building to gold. And what happens is you start to focus on just a few people and you start to manage them instead of finding more people. Like we always say, if you want more milk, you've just got to find and get more cows. You see, keep recruiting. The answer, guys, is always in finding more people. If you go into management mode, you're not going to have duplication happening in your business. You're really not. You're just going to be focusing on a few people. You have to learn to value everybody in this business, but rely on no one. You've heard Jackie White say that so many times, and that has been what we have built our business on as well. You see, you have to give people time to develop. People develop at different times, and you might have somebody who you've been coaching who you just could think, they're just not doing it. And guess what? In 2 or 3 years' time, they could be your next gold distributor. So don't give up on people. Value everybody, but keep on finding more people. And you never know what the future holds for those people. Sorry about this. Okay. So when we look at the coaching conundrum, I hope I said that right, help enough people get what they want, and you can have everything you want. Zig Ziglar said that. This is a simple statement, guys, but a lot of information is in that one simple sentence. We read it, but do we really read it? Okay, so what is the first word there? The first word, and I've highlighted it, is help. Help is the key thing in this business when it comes to coaching. It is all about the contact, care and communication that you are prepared to do with your team. It's about show how, not tell how. It's about getting in the trenches with people. It's about getting people started properly, following them through, tracking them to bonus and setting their goals with them. In other words, helping them at every step of the way in this business through your coaching. And you know, many people say to me, don't know if they've said it to you, well, we don't know what goals that we want to work for. Well, if you're sitting there tonight and you're thinking, well, I don't really know what my goals are and I don't know how to set goals, just ask yourself this question. If you won the lottery tomorrow, what would you spend the money on? And I'd like you at the end of this call to write down what you would actually spend the money on. I actually said that to someone the other night, and it was amazing with the amount of things she came up with. I said, well, there you go. They are your goals, and Clean Easy can give you that. And the next thing in the coaching, that simple statement is that I've highlighted, is enough. You see, we need enough people coming into the business. It will always be a numbers game. If you've got enough people regularly coming into your business, you are not going to have a problem, guys. You're not just going to be focusing on a few people. You will be having enough people to help. Let's see where my next slide is coming. Okay, so to help enough people, you have to be careful how long you spend with each one. And this is where many people go wrong when they first start building to goals. Again, they get fixated on a few people, and they spend so much time with one person that they've forgotten about the other 5 that they've brought in. And before they know it, they've lost them all. What you have to do is bring people into the business and really get them exposed to the business, get them involved, and you will find they will start to upgrade themselves naturally. So be careful about how much time you do spend. And what we always say as a rule of thumb, you will know that you'll walk with the walkers, you'll run with the runners, and you'll find more people. You know, many people can talk a good talk. Don't listen to what they say, watch what they do, and then you will know who you can coach and who you can run with. So, how about your growth in 2011? Your business will only grow, guys, when you do. And I believe it is all about change. It's all about how you are prepared and whether you're willing to change the things that you do. Because if you keep, you know what the definition for madness is? If you keep on doing what you're doing, you will keep on getting what you're getting. So what are you prepared to change in 2011? And you know, change means coming out of your comfort zone. And coming out of your comfort zone